But yeah, given today's tidings, this is probably going to be my only stream. Unless I stream something later tonight. Which is debatable, I guess. I could, maybe, I don't. It'll depend on my mood. Just because... barring a shadow drop of like... barring a shadow drop of like Metal Gear Solid 4, which I don't see being likely, or barring a shadow drop of like something at the state of play today that I just have to text you and I'm like, okay, here's what they said, and here's why I have to buy it. Like barring that, so like barring part 3 coming out today, which probably also is not likely. I think if you leave like around 9:10, you should be okay. 9:10. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You made coffee or something, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'd probably do something. Open up the rack or something. Yeah, we'll see how that state of play goes. I mean, you figure they're broadcasting in movie theaters. They've had a countdown page on their website for the last 3 days. They fuck this up, nobody's gonna be talking about how great the state of play was. They'll just be talking about how Sony pretty much caused everybody else to fucking raise prices on everything else. Which, yeah, but look at like the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck now costs more than a Pro. Yeah. What did you see? Did you see Tim Sweeney try to fucking dunk on Gabe Newell from Valve? He's like, oh yeah, you just raised the price here. You just raised the price here. Your handheld. You just raised the price of your handheld. Look at you on your super yacht. And I don't remember if it was Gabe or if it was somebody else, but like some way, somehow, somebody came back at Tim Sweeney and was like, yeah, you know what he's never done? He's never laid off anybody who's ever worked for him. Tim Sweeney didn't have shit to say. And like the fact that they waited until now to raise the Steam Deck prices, like after everybody else. You know what I mean? But that's the that's the crazy thing about it is if you were to buy a Steam Deck, you use as like a portal with like the PS5. Like yeah, the setup on it is different, but like you can still play Steam games, which is Plus, it seems to like lag. It doesn't seem to lag as much as like the actual Portal does. So it also has that going for it. I don't know. Like he lays off the other people and wants to get uppity. As far as I know, like Gabe's always kind of kept to himself. And it's like coming in Hawkinson and talks about how like the Epic Game Store, like you can't. They have either inferior fucking, the only thing they have is inferior products unless they have licensing deals, for which they don't really get that many at this point just because nobody's gonna put their shit on Epic. Because Epic is the, no, Epic is the worst choice. It's like, what do you do? Plus, it's not the competitor's fault that fucking to try and get people to go to Epic like they had to give all these games away for free, and the games still sucked. That's on Sweetie. Like you should have picked a better fucking business model. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Sorry. That would have been like if I was baristing still and I was giving shit away for free. Like, and then I can't get mad at that point when somebody keeps coming in expecting free shit because I've already done it once. So like, why would I do it? You know what I mean? Like, come the fuck on. So. I just don't. Like they're both billionaires, but I feel like out of both of them, the one that went about gaining his money in the more, I guess, honorable way would be Gabe, because he built what he fucking believed in and he stood by it. Sweeney's just he's a grifter. He's fucking latched on fads that haven't panned out. And then he just fucking, you know, Fortnite is plateaued. The only other thing they have is fucking Unreal. And honestly, Unreal 5 is fucking garbage. You could take Unreal 4, you could mod that out and make Unreal 4 look and perform better than Unreal 5. Check. What did you have on you? Check my base. Okay, well, he probably took it out and put it in my stuff. Hold on. Wait, where are you? No. Hold on. Because if I didn't know better, I'd say you're at the control room over at D-Rack.
That's where you
I don't have. We need tier 3. Tier 3. That door should be tier 3. Hold on. Tier 3, tier 3. I don't have any jailbroken CPUs. Of course I don't. Why would I? I had a bunch stockpiled back to make us tier 3s, which means he probably came in last night, used them, be my guess. The jailbroken CPUs. Which means he came in and used my jailbroken CPUs. Like, I didn't have that many of them, but I had enough. I don't know if you can. You're gonna have to go, I mean, that is the way that we're gonna have to go anyways.
I opened the door so you need it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can't go all the way through that.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I think it's stupid. Specifically the shit with, like, Sweeney trying to, like, fight with another billionaire. Like, yeah, they're in competing spaces, but shut the fuck up, because you're just a more unsuccessful billionaire than the other guy. But that's not his fault, that's your fault. Sorry. No. They don't deserve sympathy. Like, for what? 9 times out of 10, for what you have to do to make that much fucking money, you deserve nothing. You are not human at that point. So, like, shut the fuck up with your morality plays, because it doesn't matter anyways. Thanks. Oh my god. I can't believe you said that. Yeah, whoops. I don't buy anything on the Epic Games Store, it doesn't matter to me. And even if it did so, I'll get reported. I'd just go fucking stream on YouTube instead of Twitch, I don't care. Not that there's anything, like, actually fucking issuable about it, I don't think. I'm not like the chick who just streamed Dark Souls on her feet. Yeah. This game is great. What about this game? What? Did you break another one?
No.
What? Plus, I mean, let's be real. Didn't say anything. Didn't say anything derogatory about YouTube. I like YouTube. I watch space videos on YouTube all the time. Not watching any more of those goddamn Mariana Trench videos, so fuck that. Those things are awful. The place is awful. I did. You have a water filter in your base already.
I'm not gonna response.
Well, he seemed excited today. Although it is kind of weird about the messaging about that whole thing, considering they've called it like two different things. I guess, yeah. Still kind of weird though.
The unknown.
Did you figure anything out about what's going on tonight?
Different, so
Acquaint of them.
at least I got up for last week.
What about, whoa. So that means Thursday's probably gonna be like tonight. Well, no, Thursdays. Yeah, I reckon. Still, still sucks, though. I don't know. Just kind of sucks every time. And like, here, check this chest. Check that chest. The locker, the locker, the power chair, and the Uzi, what's he? Spear.
Is that yours or is that his?
That's fine. One. I could probably take the Chopinators down. I'm gonna wait. Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of stupid though. Just like just how like nobody ever seems to like nobody ever seems to go and like prove that they're awful until after they get like promoted, as opposed to like proving they're awful like before. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying like she was awful, but I don't know. She could have handled that better. Especially considering it was a friend who recommended her to a job and it was whatever. Not my deal. Sometimes you make adult choices and you have to live with them. I don't know. I was gonna stand here and I was gonna just I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna get hit by this Chapinator. I'm gonna bleed all over your wall. Alright, buddy. You do that. Teleporter. I have two. Because we can't rename stuff, I just swap back and forth between them. So like the first one will be the first one will be the one farther out, and the second one will be the one that goes back to mine. Mind you, I don't really even need the first, like I don't really even need the one out here. I pretty much only have it for like the anomalies, to be fair. Although I did notice when I like apparently somehow when you teleport like with a personal teleporter, it doesn't load in the anomalies the way it should. So like, you know how there were like at least 50 anomalies outside of the aquarium the last time we played? It doesn't necessarily do that. Well, I missed. What's the problem? Oh, well. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I can get us prepared. I can get us prepared by tonight to get the tier 3s tomorrow. I legitimately have no idea, like, what he did to my... Like, I legitimately have no idea what he did to the other CPUs. That's kind of weird. Okay, sir, you're getting kind of annoying. That coating I put on that spear is stupid strong, by the way. Well, if you look at it, that coating does, it restores batteries on melee hit. And apparently the game also counts, the arc lightning as melee.
As long as we project a strong X-ray beam,
It restores batteries on melee hit,
Dr. Stern,
which all of it is counted as a melee hit technically, and you pretty much can't run out of batteries while you're actually using it. The only thing for some reason that you can run out of batteries and it doesn't seem to work on is the vacuum, and I don't know why. It's a bug, I think. And if it is a bug, it's probably not going to be fixed until the next big update. So it is what it is. Because he wanted to save it from. He wanted to make it so the Layak couldn't get into it. Yeah, I know. I explained to him last night why that wasn't going to work. He, as per usual, didn't believe me until it actually came to pass. I was just like, oh, okay.
What's this?
Okay, so let's see. Oh, probably a dude getting stabbed. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay, so hold on. I have to go. This way. I don't know, maybe Sony will announce a remake of Tokyo Jungle. That'd be great. Because almost everything during the PS3 life cycle was completely experimental. Or at least new. So they would go and they would just make shit to make shit. And usually the stuff they just made would sell pretty well. And that's the giant pen and the wildlife things. That's where you find the alpha peccary. Sometimes. Rebirth got pushed back. Or the update for Rebirth got pushed back to tomorrow for some reason. Because the Switch and Xbox versions got pushed back for tomorrow. Which is kind of weird. Hey, Box. Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Come here. Okay. Fine.
Dr. Yannick has taken another incredible leap forward. I confess some of the mathematics elude me, but the fact remains he appears to have instantiated a temporarily stable perforation, not just in space, but in time. There is no ethics committee that could advise us here. We are off the map.
Poor Vance. He sounds so happy about all this. I don't know. Oh. Oh, hey, look, you're dead. Okay, so that should be everything. What do I need? Nope. And there's that. I don't know though. It's fine. Carbon, crystal, carbon.
Unbelievable.
Dr. Derek Mance,
Mance.
Cascade. Report on the escape of IS-012. Seems 012 talked one of the new security staff into letting it out of high containment. Exactly how it did this is unclear, but we found it, a creature, eating in the break room an hour later. What point it was trying to make is equally uncertain, but this cannot be allowed to happen again.
I love how Mance just sounds so fucking disgusted by the fact that, like, 1-2 was just like eating in the break room. He's just like, it was eating in the break room. Like, he's mortally offended about it. It's not even the fact that it escaped, it's just the fact that, like, it was in the break room. Also, to be fair, what fucking break room is he talking about? Because I have been up and down this fucking facility in every direction, and I have never seen a break room, not even once. I guess, but like not I mean, I guess. Okay.
We were on the cusp of understanding it. So much knowledge lost. The Exor have secrets. Things we can barely even guess at. There is a force at work in their world. Something we haven't seen. But its effects are everywhere. If only we knew how to read it.
Did you go through the red portal?
It's verse 2. There is so much more to it than we thought. We were so close. I'm not leaving. The Exor have secrets.
And then you're gonna die
Things
here.
we can barely even guess at.
You're gonna die here when the zombies get out of Heimholz. Sorry. You know who's gonna let the zombies out of Heimholz? It's gonna be me. But at least it's not gonna be May. Wonder whatever happened to him. Justin Timberlake. I mean, is he even making music anymore? I don't know. I mean, Britney Spears came back, so I guess he can too. Okay.
Ah.
Speaking of which, I wonder if they're ever gonna explain why you actually, like... The sleeping minigame, I wonder if they're ever gonna explain why you actually dream of yourself as Mance during the sleeping minigame. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Oh, okay. Oh. Wait a minute. I gotta go this way. Um, this way. Nice. Then go. Um,
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. When people ask where we found IS-0172, I tell them the truth. It was recovered from a kebab restaurant in rural Turkey, where it was being used as a doorstop. The fact that it is, by a factor of 10s, the oldest known manufactured object on Earth, forged from alloys not to be invented for another 1.7 billion years, was irrelevant to the owner, who accepted in exchange 50 lira and a small rock. We are no closer to identifying its creators.
Hello? About now. This is Dr. Abraham Stern, concerning immune procedures for IS-235. While I haven't had a tremendous amount of time with 235, certain phenomena would seem to suggest that our containment procedures are, well, they may be insufficient. The general attitude appears to be that 235 is a harmless curiosity, but close examination of the video cassette tape in which it currently abides has revealed small, even exiguous amounts of a substance that concerns me considerably. I performed some preliminary investigations, basic classifications with Dr. Ross, but we were unable to determine whether the residue was biological or chemical or even solid, for that matter. Slightly embarrassing, but for the record, I recommend assigning someone to investigate this. Proper soon. Oh.
I have had to secure IS-52 personally, following the latest abuse of containment procedures by staff in the C-Box. I understand fully well the attraction of jumping 3 times higher than normal, or floating gently down from the 3rd story of the megalift, but the gravity cube is not a toy. While I admit to a light skip as I carried it to its containment cell, it is a profound and unique disturbance in the space-time fabric of our universe.
What is that?
It's also quite glowy.
I don't know. And was it here before? I'm pretty sure whatever this is was not here before.
Is it a crystal?
I don't know. But here's the weird thing with this, right? And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Gravity cube was always in this room. Tape wisp is over here, right? Here's the weird part. This, right here. I don't think there was anything in this room from this angle. And like, these were not on this window, I don't think. That's the weird thing, I don't fucking know.
You have a heart?
I don't know. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what, like, the orb. Yeah, see, that's... I'm trying to rush to do this. Because I need to get to the wishing shelf.
My personal disinclination towards firearms in general leaves me largely underprepared to record anything of value surrounding 099. Not what you might call a gun nut. Tell you it's antique, go on about its material makeup, and even
They turn off every time you load into the game.
The answer is...
They don't stay on.
Shotgun shows no anomalous properties.
No, like they turn off every time you load into the game.
At one point in time.
That's why I've never used them. Because it's stupid.
Place of origin. I've tried several types of ammunition. At present, it bruises your shoulder when you fire it. Testing is ongoing for now.
Oh. Oh. No, it's just...
Dr. Pendleton and I had a frank exchange of views today. I described IS-155 as a
That's weird.
and suggested that recent events in the reactors have borne this out. But she insisted that antiverse flowers had...
You know, I really wonder if there's a way to, like...
I was not in the mood for a lesson in aesthetics.
I don't know.
Pointed out that so does a mushroom cloud.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to...
Thank the stars. All I wanted was a place to rest a few hours without getting eaten or shot or minced. But I accidentally locked myself in. 2 PhDs, but you'd never know it. I'd very much prefer not to rot here, so if you could help me out, I'd be extremely grateful. And I can help. You see, I'm confident that I can get us through the vacuum chamber to the surface elevator.
He's confident.
In fact, I'm sure of it. If you could just get this door open. Resetting the system in the control center should open these cells and reprogram the guns out there.
Sure.
And if I'm right, it should give us access to the rest of the containment block, too.
Okay.
You just have to get there, to the control center, in one piece. I can get us through the vacuum chamber, I'm sure of it. But you need to find a way to get to the control center and reset the security system. There's no getting past those cannons out there until you reset the security system. Perhaps you could find a way across the chasm out there without plunging to your death in a dank abyss. The portal system's gone berserk, but I...
You know, he says that,
Could that be just the shortcut we
And
need?
I don't have
There's
any
entries
fucking
and exits
idea what
grounding
he's
all
talking
over the
about.
place. Just don't do anything
The
crazy.
line about not plunging into
I know
dank
I'm
abyss
asking a lot,
to get past the security
but
turrets.
working together is our best chance. It's our only chance.
As far as I know,
Don't
you
you
can't
agree?
do that.
What?
Jump
I've been working
across.
in this facility for almost 15 years.
Oh,
I honestly can't believe it's come to this. I'm getting rather hungry. I can get us through the vacuum chamber, I'm sure of it. But you need to
what
find
do
a
you
way to get to the
suppose he
control
eats?
center and reset the security system.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say souls, but yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
This is Dr. Mance. Studying the tensor dynamics of our perforation system, there's one particular thing I've noticed. It seems that the distension of the continuum has an attractive effect
Oh, that's good.
locally. Which is to say, left
Okay.
unguided, portals will ground their exits near other portals. If they weren't so unstable, I'd be tempted to suggest this could be exploited as a way to travel around the facility. I can imagine what Dr. Fool would think of that, unless it meant getting his coffee quicker.
Oh. Oh. Well, now you just.
I don't know. It's happening. I can help, Brady.
You can't. I got it. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. It's fine. Just do not enter the thing. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, hell. Okay. I'm trying to get. That was a good try. That was a good try. Hit the pager real quick.
Is that on yours?
Yeah, probably. It's fine, I know where you are.
I'm not gonna let you.
Yeah, that was me. That was. Oh. You know what's weird?
Go back to your basement. It's like a bridge.
For what?
So,
Because I'd have to figure out where the fuck I need to jump, first of all. To get to the control center? Okay, hold on. Here, let me show you what I mean. Okay, look at this. Because Gloria and I tried this once and we couldn't make it. I broke my legs. Okay. Do you see? Where is it? That over there. Okay, that over there. That's where the control center is. The problem is, I could build a ramp And I could build bridge, and then I could build ramp, and I could build bridge. And I could get up to this corner up here, right? Here's the problem with that. That door right there, you can't see it, but that door right there is locked from the other side. You have to be on the inside to get through that door, right? And they're all locked from the other direction. So the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to go and you're supposed to go to the furniture store because that gives you the exit closer to the control center. I mean, it could be done. I could probably finagle a way to do it. I know where the control center is out of bounds. Not that that really helps me much because I still haven't worked out how to get in through the ceiling, but okay, let's see. Let's see. It's fine. He's fine. He enjoys it. Find a way to the control center. I'm pretty sure that doesn't open up until we get to the control center. Oof. That was close. Oh. That's just enough to piss you off. You know? I thought I was safe. Yeah, apparently this, apparently this armor set doesn't do well with against infinite amounts of bullets, weirdly enough. You know what I need? I need some sort of box. You know, a box that I can just wear over myself to convince the security turrets that I am one of them. You know? You ever seen a mechanic like that in video games? Where you wear a box-shaped structure. Did they bite you?
No.
Okay, because if the answer is yes, you might want to throw yourself off a cliff or something. Okay.
Does it get to me or do I speak?
Yeah, you do.
Doesn't bother.
I'll give you 2 guesses where the cigarette smoke smell's coming from.
Do I need to open that?
Okay, hold on. Okay, give me a second.
So it's important. we do? This one. Yeah. Well,
Did you know they're offering a picnic lunch?
something like that.
Oh, and they're charging $4.10 for it? They're charging $4.10 for it? No, it said $4.10 for adults. Okay.
Right.
Should be. Yeah, because you're right in front of Abe and Janet, right? Yeah, so they'll just spawn you in front of Abe and Janet. And I mean, the only thing that can really harm you is like, Layak. Okay, on that note, she's leaving. She has things to go do. And what? I'm cool, man. I only really play this with you anyways, so. On that note, we'll reconvene on this tomorrow, probably. So, it's been fun. It's been real. Goodbye. Ciao for now.